And if you haven't seen this before, this is Marvel Snap. It is a all-new digital-only card game based on the Marvel IP. It's currently in closed beta on Android and iOS, although they did have a soft launch in the Philippines and are supposed to be expanding that to more places here soon, whatever that means. The base gameplay is super straightforward. There's 3 tiles that flip up here in the center that normally you can play cards at, but they have special text, and this one actually says cards can't be played here. Your cards have a mana cost top left and a total power top right. The goal is to have the most power at 2 of the 3 spots when the game ends. Yeah, it's already up on YouTube, pseudonym. Oh. So this just adds a random card to each player's hands. Looks like we got a Yondu. I think I'm going to play Angela. The question is, do I want to play her on the right or do I want to play her mid where I could potentially give her the most extra power? Probably mid. She gets 2 bigger every time we play another card out at her location. You can only have up to 4 cards per location. So playing her center means I can play 3 cards after her, which will allow me to get her nice and large. Vision is a great draw. This costs 5 and has 7 power and can move each turn. So we'll be able to deploy this on the 5th turn and then slide it into the Sanctatorium. Which is nice. I'm going to go ahead and Yondu in the middle, and I'm going to Armor on the right. Armor has an ongoing effect that says cards can't be destroyed where he's at. Wish I could meet your data, but I heard that she lives in Canada. She does. Alright, Captain America and Ant-Man both give them bonuses for having lots of cards here in the center. What does that do? Destroy a random friendly cards here, then add copies of it to each location. Oh, that's interesting. So it couldn't destroy it because armor was here, but we got extra Agent 13s. So this gets 3+ power if they have maximum cards here. And that's actually kind of a mediocre flip, right? Because it like filled up my spots here. And it filled a zero power thing in here. So it's looking like we're winning left thanks to the vision. This might just be a no plays this turn. Although I guess I'm going to vision. Maybe we sunspot here on the right just to put some extra power in here. This soaks up any extra energy we have each turn. So it's going to be 4 total. Okay, they hit Jubilee. Choose a Nightcrawler off the top of their deck. So Nightcrawler means that they're going to be able to slide into the Sanctatorium to win that. So we will need to put Vision out and then slide Vision to the left this turn. Yes, this card can only be played if you skip playing a card the turn before, which is why it's got 20 power for 6. We're playing this in our deck because we're also playing this Jubilee card, which flips up the top card of your deck. So we occasionally get to free roll. We don't often play this out if we when we draw it. Okay, so we'll slide Vision to the left, and then we'll go ahead and deploy Chavez Center. And Chavez Center is going to mean we have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 21 total power here. However, they're going to get +2 from Hawkeye if they play something here. They're going to get +3 from this, so they're +1. So they're going to have +6 here total, which means they need a total of... They're getting +6 just from these. That means they need a total of 6 extra here only. Maybe I'd rather play Claw here, which gives me 6 less power in this location, but he gives me +5 power to the right. So this will give me a little bit more here, and then Sunspot will also get 1. So yeah, I think we do this, because this will put us up to 15 on the right. So that means they need to not only beat us middle, but also beat us right. And sweet. So if we would have played Chavez here in the middle, we would have lost, and we would have lost here as well. But because we played Claw and we hedged both locations, we're able to win left and right. Yeah, this game has definitely made me realize how deep the Marvel IP is. There are a lot of characters in this game that I am not familiar with. A lot of fan favorites that I am as well, but a lot of new ones for sure. Some credits. Wait, Wave is a new card that was added with the Battle Pass. On reveal, she makes cards in both players' hands cost exactly 4 next turn. So really neat design. It's a disruptive element against opponents' decks that are going to be playing lots of cheap things. And it's a ramp element in a deck like ours that's playing a lot of 5s and 6s. For anybody that hasn't watched Snap before, the content of our current deck is a little bit more top-heavy than usual because of Wave and Jubilee. Quake says, if this is at the middle location, swap the positions of each location. I think I'm just going to go ahead and Sunspot here. Let him soak up some extra energy. And we did just draw Odin, so we could do that. We could wave into Odin next turn. And it lets us wave again. Alternatively, we could also just wave for the disruption and go like Jubilee into White Tiger. I think I'm gonna wave here, but I think I actually want to Jubilee next turn. Or mostly just playing Wave for the stat line and the potential disruption to my opponent for next turn. So we'll get to double Jubilee here because Sinister London is going to copy her. Chavez, and there's Cable. Not particularly exciting, but here's what it is. I guess I don't really have a great play here. I could just let Sunspot soak up in the center, so he goes +5, and then we're tied in the big house. I kind of don't hate that. Because if I White Tiger on the right, I guess I could White Tiger. No, if I White Tiger here, this will get a 7 and this will get a 7. I think I want to be able to Odin here next turn. I think I do nothing and just let Sunspot gain 5 power. Oh! I can do nothing and then double infinite. Yeah, that's the line. That's much better. That's why Sunspot is good with infinite, because it rewards us for having. rewards us for doing nothing for the turn. I guess we could theoretically lose here, huh? No? We're doing 31? No, we should be good, right? 31 here. There's Mr. Blue Marvel. Oh, wait, does double Blue Marvel beat us? No, wait, this is only 20 here? It ties? Are we close? Did we lose? We lost the tiebreaker, right? Shit. So, I won left, they won middle, we tied right, and then the tiebreaker is total power. So they're up 16 here, and we're only up 7 here. Rough. I wonder if... Well, I guess if I would have Scarlet Witched on 5, I wouldn't have been able to Infinite in general, huh? Yeah, I don't know. That's close. One card can be played here for each player. Noted. You have Odin and Jubilee lined up here. Man, +1 energy this turn really doesn't do anything for us, huh? Sedge. Cable on the right. Would have been nice if this was the right location. So awkward for us. I think I'm just passing. I like my board space is kind of precious at the moment. Sunspot does not get buffed if he's not in play. No, it has to be on the battlefield. We'll see how Jubilee does for us here. We've got a few of our bigger things in hand. Hopefully Chavez is on top. Oh, their Carnage ate the Raptors. That's pretty good for them on the right. Okay, I mean, that could have gone worse. If I just pass here again, it leaves me the flexibility to Infinite or Odin next turn. And if I Odin middle, we'll get a White Tiger here, and we'll get a Jubilee trigger. Would chess be a game you're willing to play on stream? Nah. Not enough variance. The amount you have to play a game like chess to be good at it is much higher than I am willing to play. Okay, so if I Infinite middle, they have to beat us left. And they might think they could just beat us mid. I guess if they Chavez mid, that's gonna be 3, 4, 5. They'll add 15 here to get a total of 24. And if I Odin middle, that would give me 10. I think we're dead to Chavez mid shit. I think we're just conceding rather than playing for 4 cubes here. Both the Raptors and Spacer were super awkward for us here. Yeah, if they have Chavez, they could also play her left, is correct. There's another reason to concede. Play a card here, destroy it. Noted. Nah, I don't really like auto chess games. I don't find them particularly interesting. We tried to play TFT at one point, and that game's actually unplayable if you don't have a guidebook in front of you. I was gonna play Cable to the left, just because I don't really want it sitting anywhere on board, I don't think. That's kind of funny. I'll just like, let me throw away my 2-drop to draw card. Okay. Man, the location RNG has not been good to us today. Oh, lizard on the left, I think. Or lizard in the middle. I mean, the obvious answer to your question, Hulk, is I don't think it's worth playing those cards. That's why I'm not playing them. Is the kind of blunt, direct answer to your question. Now, if you would like to posit the question, Jeff, why don't you think it's worth it to play those cards? My answer to you would be, it's not worth the amount of disruption. It would have to replace something in my deck, right? So like, what card do you think it's better than in my current deck? You think I should be like cutting Cable and Agent 13 perhaps? I think we White Tiger because it'll give us 7 here or here, and then we can Odin in the middle next turn. Maybe it's better than Cable and 13. Ah, shit. Pretty far off of another card. Yeah, we're a bunch of levels off another card. Yes, hitting Carnage or Deathlock with Jubilee sounds like a good time to like turn the client off and reconsider your card choices. And our rolls today have just been a constant, you can't play stuff in these spots. End of turn 5, put a card from each player's hand into play here. That's cute. I'm just gonna wave. Do I want a White Tiger this turn or Jubilee? I think I want a Jubilee and see what we get. We have an empty location. This gets +4 power. So I think if we white tiger here, that will put a tiger here or here. I guess we're going to be losing to Warpath here, so the plan is to, like, try and win the Sanctatorium in Grand Central. Oh, I guess this is loose, because the end of turn 5, this is going to get something at random. So if we lose this coin flip here, we don't get anything. Well, I guess they're not getting anything at random either. Okay, so we're currently winning Grand Central, huh? And then Odin here means we drop a 7 in the middle. So even if we tie here, I think we're in a decent spot. Explain. I can't really briefly explain the economy. Let me make a command for my video that explains the economy. Highlight on here. The economy in this game is a little bit convoluted. It's a little bit convoluted. Do we actually draw? That was a full draw. That's funny. Good beats. So this is a video where I talk about the snap economy and how it works. So I mentioned when you tie a location, the tiebreaker is total power, and then there's not a second tiebreaker. So when they're up 7 here and we're up 7 here, it's actually an exact draw. Nobody loses nothing. I guess you're talking about, maybe you're talking about the boosters. The boosters you get for playing, and these upgrade the cosmetics level of your card. This is not, you don't, when you saw me upgrade a card, that's not the power level of a card. It's just the kind of border around it. Which we can actually do again now, because we just got some more credits. Maybe, I guess it depends if I have another green one. I've got a few things we can upgrade here. Generally speaking, it costs 50 credits per level, except taking it from the first level. Any of these I would like to upgrade again. I kind of want to save them to upgrade cards I'm actually going to play with. If we save more, like I've got boosters for her, so I just need more credits. We'll get some more of those tonight, so I'm just gonna chill on credits for now, since we're not close to opening another card anyways. Yeah, I think this layout is good. One of, the people that did my border overlays are gonna help me do something even a little bit cleaner, too. Nowhere. Man, we just keep hitting every location that we just, like, can't play cards into. It's real obnoxious. So this gets a bonus if your opponent played a card at its location that turn. The extra energy this turn doesn't really help us. I think I'm just waving. What if we wave into Tiger, and then we could actually we could wave into Vision, and then Vision over to Nowhere, and then Infinite in the middle. I think I like that. We'll just take turn 5 off to get Sunspot big. Yeah, I think that's my line. We're gonna go ahead and Vision here. And we just take the pass this turn to let Sunspot power up, because Infinite says we can only play this if we didn't play a card on the previous turn. So Sunspot has synergy here. The deck name is a reference to an old Magic the Gathering archetype where you used to use it. It was a deck that used to cheat big things into play. Very sweet. So we can slide Vision here and still be winning here. Actually, am I supposed to just leave Vision here? I'm probably supposed to just keep Vision here, right? I guess if they Nova... Actually, I should move Vision, because if they Nova, they'll beat me on the right. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I'm gonna snap. So we're moving Vision to play around Nova into nowhere. Alright, got him. Nice, that was a sweet game. Vision giving us flexibility to slide around is nice. Yes, one of our cards has 20 power, but you can't play it if you played anything the previous turn. So you're basically saying I'm taking 2 turns to play this 20 power card, or you're getting lucky and flipping it into play off a Jubilee. One or the other. End of turn 4, destroy all cards here controlled by the losing player. And I'm gonna put Sunspot on the right. I will talk to... I'm gonna send the MTG bot guy a message right now about adding snap cards to it. I think this deck I'm currently playing right now probably has the biggest location variance of any deck I've ever played, because, like, Subterraria is also a location that's real bad for us with Jubilee. Yeah. The MTG bot supports a bunch of different games, so I just sent the person that maintains it a message asking them if they could add it for this game. So that's a rock. It's a 1-cost, 0-power thing, which makes our Jubilee much worse, because it means the odds of us hitting something bad with her are higher. Just gonna pass here, which will put 3 energy into Sunspot. Sunspot's really good at making us not feel bad for passing early. Alright, having drawn 2 rocks here is actually not too bad for us. I'm gonna YOLO the Jubilee on the left and see if we can blow out their bishop here. Obviously, we can hit like a rock and be sad, but... Ooh, we might get torched even with a good hit here, huh? Alright, 1 Chavez, please. Or Infinite. Well, shoot. We might have just torched ourselves, shit. I think we're staying in. I'm gonna White Tiger here. Oh wait, I'm gonna wait and see what they do this turn. And see where our tiger goes. If our tiger flips mid, tiger flipped right. We're probably dead to the tiger flip right. What's our hand at? If they have 4 cards in their hand, what are the odds they can empty their hand? Probably high. Yeah, we'll back off. I mean, they did snap last turn back, so it wasn't free. Right, I need to run to the restroom really quick. Don't go anywhere. We got plenty of snap coming up. BRB. Alright, let's do one more with this one, and then I think we'll play some more of the Heimdall slide deck. Cards cost 1 less. That's exciting. This is really good for our deck. Double up. Okay. Lee says Agent 13. That's kind of a tilter. Costs 1 less for each card destroyed this game. That's an interesting one. Probably not one we're gonna play here, right? They do not know what we stole a cable. Oh, I could wave into death, couldn't I? Yeah, I like that. And let's double Dino mid too. Oh, Wave Elysia makes him cost 3. That's interesting. I didn't realize that. With that, maybe I was supposed to wave on the last turn so we could get 2 cards. A death on the left here, and then I think we claw middle on the final turn, so that way we can add extra pressure here as well, because Sunspot's going to go up again this turn, right? It's going to go up 2. And then next turn we can claw and put 2 more into here. And potentially win all 3. Or be in a decent spot to win all 3. So claw will give us +4 power here, so we'll be 17. And this will get +2 and +5, so this will be 14. So it'll be 17, 17, 14. Do I want to armor on the left so they can't Nova us? Because they could Nova here and get us potentially, right? I think getting Nova'd is a concern, and we have priority, so we can stop Nova on the left. Yeah, I think that's the play. How big are these other 2, and what do they do? Nice. Okay, sweet. That was kind of a gas game. Armor also played around Shang-Chi there, which was great. Yeah. Ended up mattering a lot, huh? Nice. Shang-Chi wasn't even a card that was on my mind, but if it was on my mind, that would be more reason to deploy armor here. Alright, let's swap decks some. I want to play some more of the electric slide here. Dagger and Human Torch are both in the 3rd card pool, so looking forward to getting access to those. Yeah, I like this one. I think it's one of my favorite decks to play in the game so far. There's a lot of fun movement things going on in it. Thanks everybody for hanging out this afternoon, by the way. If you're someone that's new to my content, welcome. My name is Jeff Hoagland. I stream full-time here on Twitch. I do card games, other turn-based strategy games, play a lot of Magic the Gathering, even poking into Marvel Snap. If you enjoy Snap stuff specifically, be sure to check out my Marvel Snap YouTube channel as well. Got a number of deck highlights up on there. So this deck's kind of based around multiple men and vultures, sliding them around with things like Heimdall here on the last turn and before then. This doubles ongoing effects in the middle, so Enchantress mid could be useful at some point if they put a scary ongoing effect there. Oh, I wanted to cut Nightcrawler from this deck. This might be a Storm into Mojo World, just so I don't have to worry about it torching me on tiebreak, because I don't have anything else to do with my resources this turn. So Storm replaces the current location with a flooding that says it's the last turn cards can be played there. Ooh, that's a fun one, though. So, Cloak lets people move things into this location next turn, which can be sweet. Our multiple men specifically can get a copy over to here. Although, I guess, do I even want to do that? Because we're going to be able to slide things over with Heimdall later, right? So, I guess I don't really want to play to the left. I think I'm just going to Cloak in the middle. And honestly, I might just pass here. Maybe I'm supposed to armor here, just for the sake of adding power to the Baxter building. So Cloak says this area is glowing because both of us can move whatever cards we want into this area this turn. I think I actually want to Vulture here and then multiple men over, and then Vulture can slide over to here next turn when we Heimdall, and my multiple men's gonna leave a copy over here still, which is nice. I think we're gonna go ahead and Nightcrawler here as well. There'll still be a multiple men left, but it leaves me space to Heimdall in this location also still. I suppose my winning this flooded area kind of depends on my ability to keep the Baxter building held, huh? So these three are gonna go here, and then a multiple men's gonna stay here, and then these three will end up here in the middle, and then I'm gonna end with a multiple man and a Heimdall here, only on 11 total. We might lose this, but they haven't snapped, so I'm gonna stay in and see how it plays out. Close. So the Baxter building flipping gave them this by 1 point. Close. Yeah, Vulture showed up a turn too late. Vulture was a turn too late. If we would have been able to move him with Cloak, he'd have been 13. Okay, there's a Vulture for turn 3. We have at least Heimdall to move it. They did a soft launch in the Philippines yesterday, Steve, and they said other regions are supposed to be coming soon. So we'll see what that means. They didn't give a timeline. They didn't do anything on 2 either, huh? Oh yeah, I wanted to swap Nightcrawler out. It's definitely something I should do. Baxter being on the right, actually a little awkward for us. Oh, never mind, they're just storming it out. That's actually perfectly fine for us. Ha! We could technically storm the middle, huh? Technically flooded twice, sure. So these two are going to end up sliding to here. And whatever I have here is going to slide to the left. I guess we'll do this. Huh. With Devil Dino deployed to the left, I actually just don't even want to play Heimdall here, right? It's just like Enchantress plus these. It's like we're already winning these 2 spots, unless something silly happens. Close. We needed to win Xandar there. We needed the Enchantress with the White Tiger. How many cubes do I have, and where does that put me rank-wise? The rankings just reset yesterday for the first season. We're at 24 out of 100. There are prizes on the ladder for the first 100 rankings, and there's 10 cubes. There's 100 cubes in between each of them. So we're working our way up to 30. I finished last season at 60. And the only people that got past 60 were the people spamming Nova Carnage, and I didn't find that fun, so I didn't do it. Oh yeah, let's replace Nightcrawler with something. They did not modify any cards. However, they added Wave to the game. Which is counterplay to that. So this stops them from spam with almost no Nova Carnage. I mean, citation needed. All the people that were at the super far top were spamming that nonstop. Also, there's something to be said. There were a lot of people that just farmed bots, right? I saw some people complaining that the people that were in the early beta got to just farm a bunch of bots. I honestly don't know if they even need to change Nova Carnage with the addition of this card to the game offering counterplay. I don't know what I want for this last slot. I think we just played Electra last time. Oh, my things aren't sorted in order. It's like, why are my cards the wrong order? My energy. I think Electra's probably fine for now. I'd really like Human Torch or, what's it called? If there's one thing that I've learned a lot that transcends all card games, chat, it's that when I take the time to articulate myself and talk about how a card like Wave offers counterplay to Nova because making their cards more expensive on the last turn stops them from popping off, there'll be someone that shows up in chat, they're just like, nah, that's not true. It's just like, all right, whatever. Go somewhere else if you don't want to actually have a discussion. I say bot because of their name, most likely. Huh, so Iron Fist means that if I wait a turn to Vulture, I can Iron Fist into Vulture in the same turn? Do I want to storm something this turn? I think I'm gonna storm the sewer system. And this is talking about bot games, like people that got in early or like played at weird times and got to play a bunch of bot games, like stuff like this, right? Where they like just like destroyed their own cards for absolutely no value. So the order you play the cards matters. So Iron Fist flips up, which triggers on Vulture and slides him into the middle. Left becomes flooded. Do bots concede if you snap? Only if they're behind. I actually don't know where I want to put my stuff this turn. I think it might just be like Doctor Strange. I think it might be Forge into... I think it's Strange into Forge to pull the Vulture here to the right. So it's got up to 13 power. And then Forge will make Heimdall a 10 power for the Space Throne next turn. Because we're actually losing on the left currently. I think this is what we do. I don't have a good way to get extra power into here. Okay, and they just punted the Space Throne. Got it. Okay, and then actually, because they punted the Space Throne, we'll Heimdall to the right, which will slide Doctor Strange into the middle, and will leave us with 22 power here on the right. Space Throne should only put Strange into the center, is my understanding. Yeah. First time seeing this game, we'll do a brief explanation of how it works. Yeah, there's 3 spots in the center. Your cards have powers on them. You want the most power in 2 of the 3 spots to win the game. It's actually super straightforward. The game ends on turn 6 is the other piece of information that you need to know. So on turn 6, whoever has the most power wins. No early plays in our hands lock. We have Vulture as a movement payoff though. Multiple men. That's great. So we'll... Heimdall slides all of our cards a location to the left. So ideally, you typically want to play out on the right, especially for things like multiple men that you're going to move around a little bit. Start of turn 6, swap hands. Okay. That means we're not going to get to Heimdall here, is unfortunate. That being said, I think we Vulture here, and then next turn we can Cloak, and then on 5 we can pull them plus Doctor Strange. Oh, I could Storm this off. Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, that could be the play. You know, I don't have to do it this turn, but yeah, storming the Mindscape off eventually seems like a good idea. So I can keep my Heimdall. Having at least one card in your deck that lets you interface with spots like this tends to go a long way. Yeah, I guess if I'm storming, I won't be able to Strange next turn, but I think that's fine. So Cloak is again symmetrical. Next turn, both players will be able to move any number of cards they want to this center area. Back duck. Oh, some people asking about the borders of the cards. The borders are just cosmetic. The cards get fancier the better their border is. So I'll show here in a second. My Electra's one of the highest level ones I have. So she has like an animated background and she's 3D popped out of the frame. Whereas Heimdall's one of the lowest. He's very flat. He's just breaking out of his frame a little bit. Okay, so we'll move multiple men and Vulture here. Get them powered up. And then we'll get to Storm here. Actually, I guess, do I want to move Electra? Maybe I want to move Electra here, actually. And then, if I do this, it means that if I play something on the left, Vulture will stay middle. Is that ideal? Do I want Vulture to stay middle? I might, because he's going to be pretty big. We'll see how they play out. I can make a decision about where I deploy my Heimdall after I see where their cards go here. Okay, so if I Heimdall here, these 4 end up here, and Vulture will be 13, so we almost assuredly win left. I will be left with multiple man, Storm in the center, which would mean I only have 8 power here, and I would have 11 here. Whereas if I Heimdall here, these 3 will slide over, and these 2 will come here, which will leave me with 8, 16 center, and it will leave me with 8, 16 left. I think 16 left, 16 center probably wins it for me, right? And I'll still have a 3 here because of multiple man beating Mantis. So I'll need to beat 16 in one of these spots and also add power here where Mantis is. I think that's the play. I'm not going to snap again, but I think we do that. Oh, they thought I was going to slide Vulture, chat. This also played around Shang-Chi as well. He destroys cards with 9+ power, right? That's another reason to Heimdall on the left. We're starting to play against people that consistently have Shang-Chi in their card pool, so this is a card I need to be thinking about on the final turns, for sure. If we think about it, this is still the play, but... So this isn't really a card we want to play on 1, because we want to play it out when we know we're going to get to move multiple men or Vulture with it. So I'm actually just chilling this turn. This might be do nothing the first couple of turns here. That is a sweet Mantis. All right, I'm going to go ahead and kill their Mantis here. Might as well use my resources for the turn. One of the problems with this current deck that we're playing is definitely that we're lacking sufficient payoffs. We only have multiple and Vulture as movement payoffs, so we need some more. I have 6. This could end up being good. Let's get +2 for each card in their hand. Do I just Hulkbuster, or do I, like, Forge, assuming we're going to draw movement payoff next turn? I think Hulkbuster's probably the better play. So if I don't draw multiple men next turn, Forge is kind of mediocre. Let's add 4 more power this turn. Oh, they just high-rolled the Heimdall. That's kind of gross. I don't know why this card costs more than Devil Dino. I agree that that is a weird costing. Heimdall on the right. Slide Electra into the Crimson Cosmos, I think. And we'll try and win left and right. Sweet. Looks like bailing out of mid getting rewarded here. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's a rough beat. They had priority there, so their Electra flipped up before mine could move. Hulkbuster does work with multiple man the way we want it to. That's why we're playing it in this deck. I think we just play these here. End up 16 here, and then however much they have over here. Because they play like one big expensive card here, we probably tie, or if they Chavez, we tie here. I guess if we tie here with Chavez, we lose the tiebreaker with the 0 in the mid though, huh? Alright, I'm gonna call, but there's a good chance we lose this. Okay, that bodes well for the home team. That is still a W. Clean. Yeah, there's two other move payoffs already in the game, Lord Odin. I just don't have the cards for them yet. So human torch and human torch and dagger both are in the game. I will hopefully open at some point. They're in pool 3, so I'm in the pool of cards where they're at. Do you know what they do? Yeah, Human Torch is a 1-drop, 2-power thing that doubles its power every time it moves. And Dagger is a 2-drop, 1-power thing that when it moves to a location, it gets +2 power permanently for each enemy there.
Daddy?
What's up, my dude?
I need a car key.
Not for you to drive out. Yeah, I'm not sure if, when I have those cards, if we play all 4 payoffs or if we only want 3, but probably try a little bit of each. I guess we'll just armor on the right. Card moves here, give it +2 power. Sure. That's a good one. Good one for us. I don't think I want to forge Electra. I think I want to forge whatever we play after. Oh my gosh, chat, get daggered. Okay, that was gas. So their witch gave us a random location, which then gave us odd reveal effects happen twice here, which let us double dagger them. Shaggity Shrek, get wrecked. All right, I think I'm gonna Iron Fist here, and then and then Hulkbuster on the left. So this will slide into here and then move into the middle. And then in the event that we don't want Hulkbuster in the middle, we can Doctor Strange it back over to Kunlun on the following turn. No, I snapped after that. Oh, wait. Is this going to go all the way over because the on-reveal effects happen twice? No, okay. It only goes over one. No, wait. It did. Oh, shit. Whoopsie poopsie. All right, chat. Mistakes were made. That's fine. We could probably win left and right. I definitely didn't think about... We just talked about this, so I didn't think about Iron Fist sliding it twice. Iron Man on the right. Oh, we have Enchantress to host this. This is actually great for us, right? So will multiple men left to get up... Will multiple men left to get up to 11, and then we'll Enchantress here to turn off Iron Man and Khazar? Yeah, I'm in for 8. Oh my gosh, chat! Get torched! Good night! How come I never snapped back? I snapped earlier. I would have snapped back here. A lot of the time, people snap in this game too aggressively, chat. They're degenerate gamblers. I usually only double down if I'm pretty sure we're gonna win. Usually don't bluff too much with it. Always snap on one, don't be a coward. There's definitely a number of human players that's their mindset. They just like insta snap on one. We have multiple man into Hulkbuster is a great start for sure. I mean, honestly, letting people gamble with rank points is like, who cares? It's rank points, right? Like, they're all worthless anyways. +1 energy this turn. I actually can't do anything with that, right? Said. Can't do anything with that, he says. So we'll Hulkbuster the multiple men here. And then we'll get to pull that into the mid. They did Moon Girl, so like this could be like a double Nova, double Dino game. Space Throne is super awkward for the space that this deck needs to move around. This could be a... Is this a Storm the Space Throne game? I think this might be a Storm the Space Throne game, huh? We'll see what we draw next turn. Well, that's really good if they have a Dino. Okay, and now I don't want to storm the Space Throne because I can just Enchantress the Space Throne, right? The question's gonna be, can they beat me here? We lose to Chavez mid. If they play 2 cards in the middle to try and... If they don't have Chavez and they play 2 cards middle, Heimdall wins on the right, though. Yeah, Heimdall doesn't move anything. He's actually just 8 for 6. Like, I think we stay in. Not all of these decks play Chavez. Damn. Some of them do, though. Yeah, I think it's... I'm not snapping there because we lose to Chavez, but I think we stay to make them sure that they have... Because if they have anything other than Chavez, we win there. But they're just not on that card. Tends to be good for our deck in general if we have a payoff. We don't have a payoff this game though. I think we're gonna flip over to playing something else after this one. I like this deck, but I feel like I should probably shelve it until we get more cards. Yeah, I was gonna take my Cuban leave. Or give them the Cuban leave. I think Wave actually goes into... the Jund deck. This deck was always playing slightly more expensive cards, so like Wave making Claw or X. I guess Wave isn't specifically very good with Chavez though, because she'll never make that one cheaper. So maybe not. It's kind of fun with this shell with Odin. She's an on reveal card. This build felt a little bit weak overall into the Nova stuff though. bit of this as is. What's your favorite stick drop? It definitely does, I need to update the picture. Electra's basically never a card we play on one. Want her to be counterplay. So, the current economic model that Snap has makes it so I'm just now kind of scratching the surface of what cards are available. So, for people that are new, that haven't followed the Snap stuff, basically everybody opens cards from the same kind of narrow pool at the start. So it didn't seem like the cards were particularly well balanced inside of that initial pool. However, as more cards have been acquired, I've seen more things. There's a good chance it's not unreasonable outside of that. But if Snap wants to insist on sticking to their given economic model, then they probably need to rebalance inside of that starting pool. Actually don't have that many on reveal effects in this deck, basically none, so I think I'm actually just gonna Rhino Carnage here in the middle. And they hit Scarlet to stop their stuff from getting blown up here. Do I want to just... I was just say, do I want to name more on the right? But I actually don't, right? Because all their things are going to get bigger on 5, which means... And actually, I'm just not going to have a good location to play Namor in this game, though. Well, I guess if I win Baxter building, Namor here would actually be 12-13. And they currently have 10... They'd be 10-14, so that's not good. No, wait, I'd be 15, right? Because he's 10-12 plus 13. Okay, so if I Namor here, they need to commit another card here to win, assuming we win the Baxter building. That kind of throws a wrench in our plan. How much longer until you get to make large secret trays and Snap? Snap actually limits... Okay, Claw could get us here on the right. Is it too... What if I Professor X on the left and try and lock this down? That might be wrong. Maybe I'm just supposed to... Maybe I'm just supposed to wait to Chavez here. Yeah, I'm gonna claw in the middle and plan to Chavez left, I think. That might not be enough with their Ant-Man though. It might be right to just Professor X on the left and gamble that they play right. Yeah. I think I messed up. I think I'm supposed to Professor X here last turn. We're losing here. There's a chance that we lose left side here with Ant-Man. Are we good? I think we're good with that, right? No, we tied twice. Because the Iron Heart hit the Odin. Which isn't too lucky. Like, if we needed the Ironheart to hit all of these, so this re-triggers their on-reveal effect. So Ironheart gave 3 random things, plus 2. Because if we would have been one over here, we would have won the runes with the Baxter building bonus. Chavez left, Crawler mid. No, we need Chavez here in case they Chavez here. Yo, dog. So, Snap actually limits how much actual money you can spend on the game per day. You can only spend about $6 worth of premium currency per day getting new cards in Snap. So my account is literally at the highest possible level my account could be based on how long I've been playing the game. I have spent the $6 they allow me to spend every single day I've been in the game. Turn other cards at your this location to your hand. They cost one less. That's cute. I guess it gives me a free another random generation with Agent 13. 531, Derja. Sounds way more affordable than Arena. I mean, it's actually about the same price or a little bit more expensive than Magic Arena. Because $6 a day is about $200 a month. So even with their cap spending, plus battle passes at $10 a month, that's like $2,500 a year. All right, well, we can Nightcrawler into the Sanctum, and then Claw will let us win here. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should have agented on the left to set up Namor in the middle. That's probably what I should have done. Yeah, I think I messed this up. I definitely messed this up. I guess we're just playing out over here because I'm not going to be able to claw till 6 because of the Dream Dimension. Thanos, at the start of the game, shuffle 6 Infinity Stones into your deck. Well, that's a wild card to build and play around. I haven't seen that one before. That's a gas one. I did buy out the new battle pass as well, yeah. I bought out the previous pass ASAP too. Huh. Is it correct to blow up their Nova here? No, that can't be right? Okay, so now... This is a close one. So they need to add 4 power here or 2 power here. They could do that in both of these spots here. I guess I can add another Electra here just for an extra 1, and then if they deploy a 1-drop here, she also kills it because we're going second. Let's do that. I'm not snapping back, but I'm going to stay in here. I think we have an okay shot. Oh, Wakanda doesn't allow that. That's fine. It's still just an extra power. Claw is so good, chat. It's so good. This is one of my favorite cards. There's so much value in being able to put extra power into a location that your opponent wasn't expecting you to get extra power into. Yeah, he's very sneaky good. I like Claw's design a lot. It's one of my favorites for sure. Is it worth playing Mr. Fantastic as well? I've found that Mr. Fantastic's placing restriction often leaves a lot to be desired. So I have not liked that card a ton. Aqua Chad? Yeah, Aqua Chad's a good title for him. Is this a game where I'm Nemoring? And if so, where is a question I kind of need to ask myself. I kind of like Nemoring mid, so that way I can claw in to support him if I need to. I think I'm just gonna Rhino left since I don't really have... Oh, I guess... Maybe we just Cosmo here, actually, because this will double up Claw's effect into the middle, right? Yeah, I'm gonna Cosmo left. Get Aqua Chad in the middle. He's a large hunk of man shit. They Nova'd mid? There's no way they Carnage in the middle, right? It's crazy talk, champ. Crazy talk. You think we just claw here and that leaves us the flexibility to Chavez somewhere? Okay. Wow, okay. They are eating those up, sure. If they match our Chavez, we lose. If they match our Chavez, we lose wherever we play ours. What if we just play out to both locations? What if we just, like, do this? We, like, kill the Nightcrawler, and then we're up 6 here, and then we're up 4 here, so they need to add power here and here. Oh, I have armor. Armor is here. I got you. I understand. Alright, what if I do that? Then same thing, I'm up power in both spots. I think I like this. I'm not confident enough to snap back, but I think we have a good chance to win here. Because Enchantress is symmetrical, so she'll neutralize my armor, and then my Enchantress can kill Nightcrawler. Whoa! We just got juked. And they're gonna beat us middle? What's their last card for 4? Wait, did we get him? Oh, they were 1 short. They only had 6 cards. Sick. That was close. That was close. So this gets 2 attack every time a card gets added to your hand from anywhere other than your deck. They put Moon Girl in the wrong spot. Oh, yeah. If they would have put Moon Girl... Why did they play these here? If either of these go right, they win, right? Weird. And they couldn't play them left because Cosmo was locking them out left. But they could have played them right. Whatever, I'll take the, just be quiet, Jen. Just take the cubes and walk away. Maybe we should run. Maybe we should run instead of walking. Win matches with a snap. Chad, I'm a coward. Okay, we're just gonna have to snap on one is what that means. That's true. Maybe I shouldn't respect Chavez out of them and I should just drop Chavez somewhere. That's also true. That's a good take. I think that might be right. Cards can't be played here. Rude. I got a 1-drop. They got a 3-drop. Oof. Oof. I got nothing to do this turn. Extra oof. I mean, we're not meaningfully higher than we were when we started this morning, pseudonym. We're up like half a rank, if that. My avatar is wave. That's true. They didn't draw. Their hand is what it is. So they're capped at 7 cards. Okay, so they have two devil dinos in their hand right now. So the question is, do I want to just neuter this first one or do I want to try and play to get both of them? I assume they split them up, right? I also kind of just want to play on curve here. So I think we Enchantress this turn because I want to claw into Chavez over the next 2 turns. Yeah, Enchantress is like a must play in almost every deck right now, I think. There's too many devil dinosaurs, other things running around. What if I Professor X to the right? Is that silly? What does Collector do? He starts off at 0 and he gets 2 bigger every time a card enters your hand from anywhere other than your deck. Oh, I guess Professor X here is bad because their collector's just gonna get bigger, right? Yeah, that's bad because they have collector. Okay, so they have another devil dinosaur most likely because they moon girled on 2 or whatever because of the scar. Devil dino would only be plus 12 though, so if I Chavez on the right, we win, right? I think we're good. Oh god, they snapped back. We're so dead. Please don't kill me. We're good. Looks like we're good. Get all of our cubes. That's one of our 2 wins with the snap, right, chat? All right, we gotta do one more. One more win with the snap. Hopefully the game will be more widely available in open beta soon. They did a soft launch in the Philippines yesterday, and they said they plan to add more regions soon. Hey, what's going on, Screen Dame? Life's good. I'm glad you're enjoying the Unite stuff. We're gonna be swapping over to Unite after another game or two of this. We have a Devil Dino of our own. It's actually not too bad considering we have Agent 13 in hand to power up. I think I like leading on Iceman rather than 13 though. Get a little bit of disruption to their hand. You don't think that the Philippines soft launch? I mean, they tweeted yesterday that it was. Was their tweet not accurate? I thought it was live yesterday. I didn't click it in turn. Sorry about it. Well, Agent 13 on the left. The question is, do I want to Electra here as well? I might, honestly. Or maybe we Agent in the middle, because they probably don't want to play anything else out here other than Namor, right? Agent 13 generates us a random card when we play it out. So just like a 2-power 1-drop that draws a card. All right, well, no one's playing to Murder World this turn. So I guess I will Mantis. Actually, maybe I'm gonna Armor into Murder World. Nah, I probably want to Namor here, actually. I think I'm just gonna Mantis here and sit on Armor for a second. Because there is value in holding stuff here. Mantis draws a card off of their deck, which is a pretty not bad one. Oh, they Nova'd into Murder World to pump their team up. Okay. Well, that's scary. That does mean we don't have to worry about a future Nova out of them, though, which is nice. It is a kind of medium Nova. I agree with that. I think we Iron Man mid and then Chavez left next turn is the plan. They say if they're randomly generated. Yes, created by Agent 13. Created by the hub. Are we supposed to retreat here? Because Chavez doesn't even win left, right? I can just play anything else out to the right. I think we're torched. Do we juke them and go right? I guess I could Chavez to the right and go up to 15 there. But like the odds of them, like they're playing out something else on the right, right? So like I feel like they're incentivized to make a big play right, if anything. I think the proper play is for them to put their largest possible thing here. I think the odds are high because they're winning the left side by so much already. And if I add another card here, the Punisher gets one more attack. So they're effectively winning the hub by 11 right now. So I don't think there's any reason not for them to not commit here. And Chavez is effectively only +5 here because Namor loses 5 if I add a second card into that area. stock up on the Jubilee deck. Real effects happen twice here. Deal. Okay, Killmonger is suddenly fun. Because they, do I want to Killmonger into Mojo World? I don't think I do, because if I find Odin, I want a slot open for Jubilee. I think I'm just going to Killmonger mid. Oh, next turn things have to be played into the Avengers compound. That's fine though. Because we can always vision into the Avengers compound and then bounce him to Mojo World if we feel necessary. So Jubilee, when she flips up, she's the show and tell in our deck champ. Puts the top card of our deck into play at the location. Our deck's got a lot of beef in it. There's some beef. All right, so we gotta play to the left. I think we just play Vision here. Just Vision here. Vision can move once per turn. Yes, this location says whoever has more cards here gets plus 100 power. So it's basically a, okay, everybody's playing out 4 cards here usually. Or are you just choosing to not compete for that spot? Odin. Finest Odins, please, deck. What are we supposed to do with the rest of it? Do we like... I guess I could vision mid and play 2 cards here. I could do this, right? And then this is 12 here in the middle. And then we've got plus 8 over here. I like this. 8 cubes. Hit me, dealer. It's pretty important that they already played their Dino, right? Oh, they did Moon Girl. You're right. I just played a bunch of cards. I guess one of them is a Sentinel, though. It's always Nova Carnage, chat. It's always Nova Carnage. We're dead to Nova Carnage. No, wait. No, my armor is here. It's not in the middle. Yeah, we're gonna lose to Carnage here. All right, let's play Pokemon Unite. I'm over it. I didn't have any permutations. I guess I could have played around this by putting armor in the middle and putting vision on the right? But that's worse into a Chavez or a Moon Girl. Like if they Devil Dino or Chavez here, I lose to that line, and they Moon Girled, so we knew they likely had a Devil Dino, and a lot of these decks play Chavez for the added consistency. So I don't know that I'm supposed to armor in the mid to play around this when like they flip Moon Girl with Devil Dino. Like they played this after Moon Girl, right? Yeah. I think I'm happy with my play from the percentage play. It's just, you know, adding 8 power to another location with your 1-drop is real good.